So, before you came in, what was your day to day life actually feeling like, and not just the symptoms, but how it was affecting you as a mom, a person, a teacher?
Before I started the treatment, I used to not be able to do the things I love. I felt like I wasn't working out as much as I wanted to. I wasn't able to play golf or do a lot of extra activities that I'm currently doing now.
Did you try anything prior to chiropractic to help you? What brought you in the first place?
In the first place, what brought me here was wanting to get better and finally realizing that I had to invest in myself if I wanted to have a healthy life. I just felt like I was basically following my mom's footsteps, and she has a lot of aches and pains, and she didn't have resources like we have. And I really want to be able to run with my grandkids and run around and exercise and feel strong. I think that's my main goal at this point in my life.
Yeah, that's
Mm-hmm.
great. And
Yeah.
then what have you tried? What did you try prior to coming into the office?
I was working with a personal trainer and I did some yoga at home occasionally, and it did help, but slightly. And I did try that for a while, but it wasn't really moving me forward. I had a lot of setbacks while I actually was doing some of those things.
Now, starting care, did you stop those things or did you continue?
I stopped with the personal trainer. I had her for about, I don't know, 6 months, and then finances and all that, I couldn't afford it for a little bit. So I did my yoga and stretches at home, but it wasn't really, like I said, I was kind of stuck and I wasn't making a lot of progress. Yes.
Gotcha. To be honest, what did you think about chiropractic before you came in, and what did you think was going to happen?
I have heard different things. You basically you have to come a lot in order to see results. I looked at some of the research and some people say it does help a lot and some people are like, no, it didn't help me. Everything in life, you have the negative and the positive, but I did have a couple friends that have been coming and they had shared good results and I'm like, let's give it a shot.
And then what was the moment you thought something is actually different here?
I noticed something was different about this place because everybody seems to care, from the front desk ladies to all doctors here. I felt like I mattered. I had friends that have gone to different chiropractors before, and it was like check in and check out. Let's go. Bye bye. Who's next? Here, people actually listen, and they all genuinely seem to really care. And sometimes, when even I had a bad day, something happened. Dr. Shelley, for example, took the time to hear and recommended a cool book, and I'm like, that is a cool book. I went and bought it, and it really helped me. And it just the vitamins and taking minerals and trying different things. I feel like everybody has been adding on seeds in my life. And it was my choice to take them in a little bit and reflect on the things that I could also do at home because chiropractors are amazing, but I feel like a partnership between what you're doing at home. Because if you're not taking care of yourself, when your nutrition, your stress, and it's not going to be enough. It needs to be like a teamwork.
What did the people in your life say when you told them you were going and doing this instead of going to other traditional medical doctors?
That is so expensive. That's what people told me when I first told them I wanted to come here and the price. They're like, oh my gosh, it's a car payment. I know, but I'm worth it. A lot of people were not for it, but this is my journey and I decided to give it a shot. And I just want to encourage people to be patient because you do not see results right away. In fact, it's really painful the first few weeks when you first start your treatment and nobody tells you or prepares you for that. So knowing that it's going to take time and patience is important. And I didn't do my homework right. At first, when I first got my kit about the little block that you do at home and the stretches, I literally didn't do it the first 6 months. I just thought, one more thing. And when halfway through the year, I got my exams done, there was a little bit of improvement, but not as much as it was expected to be. So I'm like, oh, I need to do my part. So I started doing it 3 times a week. The stretches, the laying down on the floor, the straining my neck. And now I feel so much better. And I still hurt, but I'm able to do those things at home and I feel like I bounce back and just, I feel so much better.
What can you do now that you couldn't do 6 months ago or even a year ago, either physically or just how you show up for your family?
I can play golf and I'm not hurting as much when I play golf. I feel like I can lift a little heavier. And I just think I want to encourage people. That's what I'm here today. There is nothing else I want but tell people to keep moving, to keep trying things. You learn what you cannot do. You can do things, but I'm learning that I cannot do them on the same day. You can't go jump in and then go lift weights. Just do one thing. And push ups, I keep trying those. They don't work that good for me, but that's okay. I keep trying things and just keep moving.
Yeah, I love it. If someone is sitting at home right now, frustrated, I'll give you the opportunity to maybe add on if you want to. But if someone's sitting home right now, frustrated with their doctor, or frustrated with how they feel, and they're skeptical about coming in somewhere like this, what we do here, what would you say directly to that person?
That we are worth it, that things take time. Things didn't get bad in our body in a day or two. It took years to get to the point that we are hurting. But if you stay and you're consistent with it, you will see results. I'm going to be here almost a year in a couple of weeks. And I can honestly say I'm about 90% better. I do have my setbacks and stuff, but I feel like I'm happier because I'm not in pain anymore. I was so worried. I took a trip to out of the country and I had to sit on the airplane for hours. And I was so worried. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be hurting. And I did my trip. I did my stuff while I was on my trip a couple times. I did my little physical therapy at the hotel and I was fine. I was awesome. So don't give up. Keep coming and you guys are worth it.